Yeah, what's poppin'? Ladies, gentlemen, and those in between. Ah, shit. Right, tired. We back with Persona 4. Today we figure out who is the killer. Ah, shit. I'm dreaming again. Not done fighting. I don't feel I know. Am I dreaming?
Welcome.
Ah, shit. Damn it, shit. Them brownies did kick in. Shit.
It's been quite some time.
Quite some time. Man, listen. My sister just got back to life. I lost Teddy. How you doing, though, Igor? How you doing, G?
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Nah. I'm just half baked, you know what I'm saying?
I have summoned you within your dreams.
Hopefully I got clothes on.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Yeah.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Axel.
Splendid.
Why you cut me off like that, man?
The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
What you talking about, Wish?
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
True.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
What you mean by that?
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Wait, what?
Margaret?
Wait, what? What y'all doing? Can you at least pour me a bottle? What's happening?
Really getting it is totally different. I mean, really finding yourself.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, them animals kicking in.
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Listen, okay? I gotta get one more stone. Okay, listen. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Bro, this man hit me with the weed gas.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Shit.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Fuck.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Bro, them edibles ain't shit.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
True. Why the car stop? Why we stopping? Hold on, do we run out of gas? Man, what? You were supposed to get gas. This ain't the Regalia Type F that run on infinite gas. Go to the gas station, man. What does limo take? Diesel? Premium? Regular?
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
Okay, we parked. I'm about to say, we ran out of gas? Damn. Gotta push.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
Could you imagine just if they did run out of gas? No, Margaret and Maria would have to push like also Final Fantasy 15 shit.
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
Okay.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
That's an Uncle Iroh quote and a fortune cookie quote.
Some travel fast, Some changed their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
No, fortune cookie.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
So the scenery of my heart is a bitchin' blue velvet limousine with a TV, two baddies, you, nice seating, and liquor I can't drink. Ain't this bullshit?
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Okay. What the fuck? Wait, open up the bottle of liquor. Didn't even open up my liquor. What the hell? Huh, shit. I'm coming. What?
Teddy's missing.
God damn it.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
How did you lose? How did we lose a bear? No offense, he's the only white guy. He'll be back.
I hope so.
Again, like, not to be racist, how the hell we lose a white guy? How do we lose a white guy like Teddy? He's the
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side.
Okay.
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
I guess I have no choice.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
He'll pop up.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense, it might be affecting my readings.
I mean, you just,
I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Listen, okay? I only need one more to get your second tier persona.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time.
Well, we don't know, Yosuke. We just gonna sleep on it.
We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
She.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
Oh no.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
Yeah.
We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
All right, then what we doing talking? Shut up and drive.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Oh, now you want to say what I was saying.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san.
Yep.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them.
Yep.
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted.
That right.
It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Yep.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
Hold up, we not done yet.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Jackass.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Yeah.
That's what's bothering me.
Okay, elaborate.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
Probably both. Well, no, probably the second one.
You lost me.
Yeah, it's okay, Conjure.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
Was it Romeo? No.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean?
Maybe he was.
I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death?
I don't think so.
He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
Gee.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
Hold on now. Nah, because there's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Mm-hmm.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while.
Hit us. Show the clan.
When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
Wait a minute.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Right.
And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Yep.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Shit.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right?
Maybe not.
Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
What if he didn't?
Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
His diary.
But that points straight at Namatame. Come on, man!
Fuck you. Wait, no, I'm sorry. The warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Wrong. How the hell would he know where I live?
Let's review them.
Mm-hmm. The first one saying don't rescue anymore. And then the second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Yep, I know.
Isn't that kind of odd?
Yep.
Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Bingo!
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
Again, now you're getting it.
If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Bingo.
Hey, could this mean...
Uh-huh. He didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
Yeah, but Namatame don't know where the hell I live. He only knew where I live because of Nanako. And, the chingama.
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Uh-huh.
Dear God.
Great Scott.
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
Oh, shit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
We all should apologize to Namatame.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed.
Shit.
In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died.
Right.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did.
Right.
It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
But who?
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
No, numbnuts.
We can't say for certain yet.
All right, then we gotta go see him. Let's go.
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
All right, what are we waiting for? A Scooby snack? Let's get going. Level 2.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
Right.
I have a plan.
You want to share with the class now?
But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
All right, then let's boogie woogie. Blue, dabba dabba da. What's going on, my friend? How you doing tonight? On this Friday? How you doing? Right, the culprit was none other than Red Herring.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I have a pass.
I'm a consultant with the police.
Hey, big chillin'.
I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see.
You got a problem with that, bub?
Well, you're on the list.
Bet.
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
God damn it.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Don't give me a fool.
I'd like him to accompany me as well.
Yeah.
He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
That's right, fool. Don't give me no jibber. I'll beat your ass. Like my uncle, I'll beat your ass. Say I won't. I'll yell at you like my uncle. Got a problem with that, bub?
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'm his nephew.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
That's right.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild.
Exactly. You don't want my dad. You don't want my dad. I got this. Time to catch the crew. Yeah, more. Yes, it is.
Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh?
Has something happened?
Something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Oh.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely.
Yes, sir.
You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san.
Right.
A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Oh, good.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Understood. Please be careful.
You heard it. Hold on, let's turn this up a bit.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Yeah. Also, I need to know for how y'all fucking with the new emote. How y'all liking that new emote?
Wow.
Should go there. Exactly. Should have gone for the head. To all the haters out there, be like, so man, why you take no, Yosuke, dude, you can't hug them all. I can, cause I'm the hoe. Ew, snap the fingers.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone long.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Yo, I love that emote. That's the official, okay? That's the official Ryuunosuke hoes emote.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
I'd like to thank Sky for making me the one true hoe. So not only is this emo for us, but if ever he plays Persona 3 Reload and he gets new stone, pop up the emote, let him know this the home stone. We gotta get them stones.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case.
Oh God,
And to be
man.
honest, there are many in this town who hope you are.
True.
But we
you
are
know,
here to learn the truth. So
we gotta
please,
face that truth.
answer our questions.
Please.
Huh?
All right. Who did you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Did you kill those two girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
All right, last question. Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi.
Right.
You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Right.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Face that truth. All will be revealed.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true,
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
That ain't good.
Indulge us in a few more questions.
All right, let's go. I got you. Who killed the first two? Do you know?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Man is innocent. Last question. Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
Objection. Your Honor, my client is innocent.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
See?
Mayumi.
Boom. Why would someone who wanted them to kill people say the first victim's names like that? Especially someone that he was in love with.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world.
Exactly.
In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Uh-huh.
Only you?
Yes, sir.
we did blame you for everything at first.
Shit, y'all did. I thought I was trying, you know.
But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please. Tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
Bro, did y'all see the picture of Bill Nye? Who told Bill Nye to dress up to the nine? Like, this man dripped out. He said, I'm like, ain't no way. My man Bill said, I'm gonna dress so fly. Everything's by the nine.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
I'll be right back.
back. But yeah, if y'all ain't see, this man Bill Nye dressed up.
All right.
My man dripped out and fly.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge,
Damn.
I returned to my parents' home as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Don't do that, folks.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Right, don't turn to the bottle, man.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you?
Uh-oh.
The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Bruh. Now, what he said his parents on, you think he lives with his parents?
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane.
Hey, guys, remember you thought the same thing about me?
In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected.
Yeah.
That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead.
Shit.
And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Dub shit.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi?
I don't know.
I hadn't
Maybe.
touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again.
Okay.
And I confirmed that none of it was a dream.
Shit.
So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
Okay, chat. I saw this like a few days ago, but I want y'all most out of the box, out of pocket wood. Okay? I'll start. Y'all can't judge me. Mrs. Spider from James and the Giant Peach, plus Kobu's mama, his sister, and Sarabi. I said what I said.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend.
Man, you gotta believe them urban legends in Japan.
But then Mayumi appeared on it. and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions.
And what did the police
I
say?
lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi.
Well, shit.
The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And you were correct, sir.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her.
Okay.
Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
Oh, boy.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business.
Oh, boy.
I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Liquor. Ooh, good one. Good one.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV...
That's a good one.
She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please!
And then she died.
The next day, they found her dead.
Yosuke, stay strong, brother. Stay strong. Stay strong, Yosuke.
I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife.
Yo, another, like, out-of-pocket one.
Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was.
Straight up. And y'all gonna look at me like, say what? But, oh my God.
But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
Sorry about that. I should have switched to BRB again.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
Man, but still, you can't do that to the person you love.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
Give the man props, though.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
My man was about to go Super Saiyan.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
Okay, true, but Chia, you can't get mad at him for that.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion.
Dang.
I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Correct.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
She, one day, it's all it took.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Oh.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
What you mean by that?
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
At least you admit it, though.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
At least he admits it, Chad. That's all I can
always
say.
wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to
But-
understand them properly.
What
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
We? Who is we? I don't speak French. That's Mitsudu.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
Goddamn.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Goddamn. Can nobody... Y'all need to at least have somebody on guard duty.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's the plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Okay, so I seen a post. I think it was either on TikTok or Twitter. And it said, what if we got a Persona 4 remake called Persona 4 Rewind? And I thought to myself, what more could you add on if you ever did a Persona 4 Rewind? You know what I'm saying?
Now, Get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
One of y'all should have been on guard duty like shit.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Do you think if they ever did do that, do you think they would bring back some of the cast members, the cast members from Golden, or hire some new cast members? What y'all thinking? Besides, get to Persona 6.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Exactly. I don't think there's nothing more they could add that Golden didn't expand upon. And I don't think they should add anything else. Like, we got Marie, we got Adachi, we got Izanami, What more could we get? I haven't seen anything else. I haven't seen anything from Persona 3 Reload, because we're gonna do that after this game.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
I mean, 3 and 4 already have an epilogue with each other with Persona 4 Arena and Arena Ultimax, because 3 people from Persona 3, Mitsuru, Aigis, and Akihiko, show up at the end of, during Persona 4 Arena. And then come Arena Ultimax, you had Ken, Kodomaru, Junpei, and Yukari. So, and those two are connected because after Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is also connected to Golden, because that's where we get to fight with Marie, Adachi, and Sho, and Minazuki. So, yeah, no, I don't think they should do a Persona 4 Rewind. Hell, if you want to revive a Persona series, revive Persona 1 and Persona 2. Give those a revive. Because not a lot of people know about Persona 1. Not a lot of people know about Shin Megami Tensei Persona 1. Or Shin Megami Tensei Persona 2 Innocent Sins or Eternal Punishment. So if you're gonna give those, if you want, give those the retreatment, I saw that too, but I thought it was like an April Fool's joke. Just like how I heard about the Sonic Heroes remake. But I don't know if that's even true. And if it is, who boy? Because if that's true, then god damn, we gotta. Just like how I heard about Yakuza 3 getting the Kiwami treatment, I still say if that is the case, I'd be terrified. Because then it's like, fuck, I gotta pick up Yakuza 3 again. And I don't want to pick up Yakuza 3 again. Hell, I still love Yakuza 4. Okay, that game was good. I enjoy that game. I might go back to play that game. Trying to see, is there anybody I can talk to? I don't want no men. Okay, there we go. Hell, you know a game they should also remake? Attacking the Power Juju.
I'm seriously pooped. This
Remake
is
that
a lot
game.
harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked.
It was the same for me.
Ah, shit.
There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Yes.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information.
Not a
The
damn
end?
thing.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with.
Man.
Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But
You know,
Damn
every
it.
time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano,
But who?
as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some air. And
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
yeah.
Ugh, it's freezing out here.
Then why'd you come outside, jackass?
Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it. What's the matter?
I'm thinking. Who fits? You know what? The culprit was none other than Red Herring. It couldn't be Yosuke, nor Chie. Yukiko, no. Teddy's a bumbling idiot. Kanji, nor Rise or Naoto. It couldn't been. It was Nanako. It was Nanako. She was too innocent. It's always the innocent ones. Nah, I'm playing. It was Toro Dachi. Right, that man Captain Owls, the mastermind. Right. But something's bothering me. However, now, here's the thing. You want to tell them to continue the story. If you don't tell them, you get the new bad ending, and we don't do no bad endings or good endings. We do true endings here. Okay? We do not do no old bad endings, new bad endings, old good endings. We only do true endings here. So, it was Adachi. It had to be Adachi.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
Yeah.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
He's a daddy cap.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
But what if it was a facade? What if it was a persona?
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Hey?
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Why she got a cute sneeze?
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
All right.
Adachi-san?
Yeah. Yes.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Ms. Yamano and...
Boom.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her?
Oh, God.
He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class.
Ooh.
I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
My man had murder on his mind. Yes, he had murder on his mind.
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san?
He had murder on his mind.
Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
He's a dirty cap.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
It's him, all right.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now?
Nani?
Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Didn't you hear?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation.
Already?
We must head there at once.
Quick to the Batmobile. Quickly to our scooters. To our scooter/bicycle. Let's roll. How convenient.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
It's over, Johnny Young Bush.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Hush, lady.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated.
Right?
I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Right?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
Stop lying to me, Ichigo.
Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Hey. This between you and me, okay? Zangetsu.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
Dad, okay. Dad. Whoop his ass.
There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what?
He got that face on him.
Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me.
Tell him, Dad.
His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid.
Uh-huh.
We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
That's your detective instinct, Daddy.
Is this more of your detective's intuition?
Why you so cocky?
He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Why you so upfront?
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Right.
Come on. I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
See, even Dojima like, I don't know about this. What you do with Adachi?
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Oh God, listen, this between me and him, all right? Let me ask you something, Adachi. About Miss Yamano's vanish.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Lie.
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Lie. Okay. Stop.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
I ain't done yet, motherfucker. About the warning letter.
Warning letter?
Yes, dip.
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember.
The fuck you mean you don't remember?
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
Right.
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
Man. Hey, yo, blast this motherfucker.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
Huh?
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about?
Man, listen.
Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Why does it matter?
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Connie, back his ass up, Rebecca.
Just one more thing, please.
Oh, God.
We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing.
Uh-huh.
Someone else killed them.
Boy, like a
Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Oh, God. Fight him, Kanji.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
Cuff him.
What did you just say?
You just like a catchy. You never know when to shut up. Book him.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
You messed up, bitch.
I see. Now I finally understand.
You and Akechi be messing up.
To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before, I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
Flashback.
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything?
You got caught, sucker.
At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Get the guns.
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Get him!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
You finna get a first step, you better get a foot up the ass by my daddy. A foot up the ass. Where'd he go? Shit.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go? Did you find him?
Nah, not yet, daddy.
I contacted security. Nobody's... So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
Damn it. Hold on. Nope.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Oh, God. Daddy, it's citrus.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Time to bed. But then I'll be keeping.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
He said he was sorry.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
Damn, this nurse on his ass.
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him.
You're gonna
Please.
punch him. You're gonna punch him in the face.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
If
shit.
he's the killer, he can go through, right?
Yeah?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
That man went into a TV.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Man, we wait. Let's go tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
Shit.
Let's go in from Jeunesse like always.
Alright.
It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Now, I don't know if they would let me do this because Persona 3 wouldn't let me do it when I had to fight Crackhead Jesus. But if I can fight that man alone, I'll do it. I'm just saying. Oh. Gotta see. Damn it, them brownies kicking in. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Teddy, what the fuck you doing in my ride?
Where am I?
You in my dream ride. What you doing in my dream ride, buddy?
Sensei? Why are you here?
Man, look, long story. I could ask you the same thing.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about.
Like?
But I did realize something.
What that, Teddy?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am.
And who are you? And what do you want?
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start.
What you mean, Teddy?
Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it.
Uh-huh.
I was just a shadow in that world.
Man, look, everybody worried about you.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out.
What's that?
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
Teddy.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed.
Teddy.
I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here.
Bro said, I heard a car, almost got ran over.
I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
True.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
So you gave yourself amnesia?
I really am stupid.
You forced yourself to forget to the point where you have amnesia and then became a shadow. Well, became Teddy. How does that work? Then again, how did you grow a whole body?
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
That true.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me.
You're right, Blue. Trauma.
It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon.
Yo, what kind of shadow do you think Teddy was before he became Teddy?
Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her I'm really sorry.
Nanako's alive.
Huh? Really?
I'm dead ass, G.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad.
You should be.
Glad that I could at least hear that.
Man, you about to disappear on me on some Thanos shit?
My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place.
So, Spectre, by Spectre, don't kill yourself over homework, Spectre.
Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that?
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here.
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do now?
Again, I don't know. Man, let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand.
It's okay, though. We do that together.
But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
And Teddy's done. Unfortunately, Teddy, you don't count as a stone. I'm sorry, you don't count as a stone, Teddy. So,
But I have to get going.
man.
This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
Teddy don't say shit like that.
Goodbye, Sensei.
Yeah, shit. Ah, shit, them edibles went shit. I told you, Igor, that shit, that kush was not, that kush was bad. Oof, I was dreaming.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow.
Let it flow, let it flow.
Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed once again.
Yep.
This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long.
True enough.
Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Yo, who is driving this car?
Ah, you are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
That's my thing. Who's driving the limo? This bitch don't got no autopilot. Who driving the limo?
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
The singer? Damn. No, that's a good one. It's probably Theodore.
No, and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Because they always make my man Theodore do stuff. Because
Whoa.
he's the younger brother.
Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
Like, he's the younger brother, so they have him do all the shit. He's the third child. Until the twins / Lavenza come along, and then they're the child.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here.
Oh.
I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Oh, shit.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal.
Nope.
And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Where?
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit.
Yep.
Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here.
Shit.
And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place.
Oh, shit, we're back in the hospital.
I see.
Did my man just appeared back here after like a week or so?
I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy?
Uh-oh.
It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice.
Nope, I can't get mad at her. I can't get mad at her.
You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Okay, there you go. I can't get mad. I'm not mad at her no more.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Doc.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
Yo, why does his voice sound familiar?
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
I swear I heard his voice before.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too.
You went from a shadow to a teddy bear, to a bear, to a human to a white guy. And I'm not making this shit up, okay? Because if you play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, fucking Junpei even calls me like, whoa, white guy. I'm like, Junpei, man, you can't.
So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too.
There are known knowns and there are unknown unknowns. But there are also unknown unknowns. Things that we don't know that we don't know.
I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
He said, oh shit, hold on. Persona Awakening! Dum, 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 dum. God damn, this rocking on my ass. Kamui? Motherfucker got that shot again. Kamui!
Right. I need to get back to the others.
Kakashi, is that you? Nah, he can't be
Hang in there,
Kakashi.
Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
He can't be Kakashi. Kakashi got that swag. Kakashi got that jawline that makes you go goddamn. He get the hoes too.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
I guess.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy.
You sure about that? Huh?
The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
Oh God.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
True.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
So does time just stop? Or does it slow down?
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
That's the question.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
No, it's just I haven't got you to your second tier, and I'm sorry.
Teddy?
Where?
You little... Where the hell were you?
Jump this man.
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
Oh, you think I'm losing? No, bitch, we losing. This how we gonna do this. Roses are red, weapons against me won't prosper. With this sacred treasure I summon, Big Raga, the op stopper.
Oh god, yo, Big Rock gonna fuck Teddy up real quick. Like fuck him up real quick, Big Rock. Oh shit.
So late. Who do you think you are?
Now, chat. When we go fight Adachi, right? We can't go fight him this playthrough, but next playthrough, should I do it 1v1 or should I do it, you know, with the team?
Risei-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid.
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
I'll put a poll on Twitter.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
Matter of fact, I'll put a poll up right now.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
Hold up, bro. The Mummy will return to theaters April 26th to celebrate its film's 25th anniversary. Bro, The Mummy is a good-ass movie. And Brendan Fraser is a good-ass actor. Damn. I might go see that movie.
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
I might go see that. That's one of my favorite movies, man. That and George of the Jungle.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too.
Right, because they've got Shrek 1 and 2 in theaters. I ain't never seen them motherfuckers in theaters.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Well, damn.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Who's we?
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways?
Damn.
No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
Right.
It's true that you may have been born that way. But you now possess the power of persona.
I'll let that poll run for 5 days.
A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona.
We'll do 555, baby. Set. Alright. The poll is up for Twitter.
Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here.
Damn.
You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Bro, they hit the JJK before JJK. You are my special. Bro, can you not?
Thank you!
Can you not get tears on my outfit?
I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right?
Hold on. What you mean, misfit? Motherfucker, you came from the big city and was clumsy as hell. Chie was a kung fu crazy trick, kung fu maniac. Yukiko is Yukiko. Kanji was a man who was ashamed to be a man and afraid to show off himself. Rise is an idol, and Naoto was same as Kanji, but reverse. She was afraid of being a woman and pretending to be a man. I'm the only normal. Okay, I'm the only semi-normal. You know what? It's because I got gray/white hair. That's what it is.
You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
That's what I'm saying. Damn.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
On God.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai.
Yeah.
It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
Even Teddy was that goof nut?
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Right.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Damn, we fuck. Excuse me? All right. I'm about to say, can I not save the game? I'm about to say, can I not save the game? All right, so next time we gotta go fight this man Adachi. And it's gonna that's gonna be a whole stream of itself, because I know how long that dungeon can be, especially at one point. Like there's a certain point in that dungeon that makes me go, why? But with all that being shit and done, we gotta toss up a raid. No, fuck, shut up, fuck. Shut up. We haven't talked to Pin Bun in a minute, so let's see. Oop. I'll see y'all tomorrow for 14. I love y'all.